Hello, it's Lukeatron TV. Welcome back to another video. I thought that spin would be a really cool way to introduce it, but honestly, spin was kind of lame. But I'm still here. Um, Today, we're doing a video on the Acer Spin 3. Um, yeah, I did an unboxing video. If you haven't watched that yet, check it out. Link will be down in the description. If you're coming from that video, because the link for this video will now be in that description. Thank you for watching both. So yeah, I'm just going to start off with it turned off. There you go. You can see my setup. It's just my phone on a few books that I have for class at school. But yeah, so I wanted to start with it turned off so that I could show you just how fast this computer is. Because look, that can hold on a second. It wasn't completely shut off, so that's kind of unfair. So that's what it would look like when you kind of like put it to sleep and then turn it back on. So let it shut down. It shuts down really fast though, so it's not even a problem. But okay, so now it's shut down. Now I'll show you how fast. So as soon as you press it, backlight comes on, and then the Acer screen comes on. That starts loading, and then it appears right away. So I think that's really cool because on this computer I have a hard drive. On this one I have an SSD card. So the SSD is something that I was told I should put in my computer, but it was like way more expensive, so I just didn't want to do it. But honestly, do it. It is so much faster, so much better. Everything just opens very fast. This computer is fast, but it's not like this one. Like Discord will open in like 10 seconds. On that one it takes like a minute or something. So it's like, if that's something big to you, go with the SSD. Another thing that this computer has is the fingerprint startup. So I don't know if it will work. Unable. There you go. So sometimes it's just like in an awkward position. It makes it kind of hard to do it, but it's one of the better fingerprint recognizers that I've ever used. Like the one on my phone never works, and I have an older phone now, but when I bought it, when it was new, it wasn't even that good. For any of you curious, it's the Apple iPhone 6S, so it's a little bit out of date now. But yeah, so look, Discord already opened up as soon as I opened my computer. Just opening things like Google Chrome, boom, opens instantly. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it just opens instantly. My background is Ben Roethlisberger because I'm a Steeler fan. Sadly, he is out this season and we are not doing so hot, but hey, you know, sometimes it goes that way. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about hyping this computer up. So this computer, it's amazing. It's easy to use. You know, it's really nice to just flip like this. You can start doing things that you want to do here. It comes with a stylus. The stylus is good. My thing is the stylus is a little small, but that's fine. That's how most computers are with styluses. They're just little bits like that, and it works. You know, it gets the job done. Recently I started taking like I've been taking notes in like Word on the computer, but then there was my math class that I wanted to like get notes for on that. And so she uploads all these pictures of how she does her notes, like how it's set up, and I recently started like downloading those on my computer and then drawing on the screen and just writing everything that way, and I can have them recorded onto my computer anyways without like missing doing graphs and all that stuff, and that's pretty helpful. Like that's really coming in handy. I mean, I could just print them out and write on them, but it's kind of nice that I don't have to waste paper or do stuff, because normally I just study from the study guide. I don't study from going back in notes and doing stuff. I'll like look back on notes to make sure I'm doing the study guide right, but I just study from the study guide. So, you know, like you just pull it up and you can scroll through all your stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty handy. But then there's this view, which is pretty nice. And then you can also do something like this if you don't want your keyboard in the way and you just want to watch Netflix. I've done that a couple times. To me, it doesn't really bother me just doing like this and doing it the regular way, but some people, they don't like that, so always gives you the option. So the computer's fast, computer's good. When you go into the auto auto rotate mode. I don't know, like the tablet mode, it just says auto rotate on, so that's why I said auto rotate mode. It's really fun to like draw then when you get to draw and do all that stuff, and this computer is really good if you're creative. I'm not that creative, but I did make a clip of me just kind of drawing on there to show you a few things in Paint 3D. So I will put that into the video now. I do want to apologize first before I do it. Sorry, little indigestion. So sorry about that cut. It was at a weird time. Phone just stopped recording for a second, and that sucks. But what I was gonna say is I do want to apologize first because there is a watermark while I was doing this. The thing I used wanted like $5. I didn't really look into it that much. Like I could have spent a lot of time to see if there was like, if you paid it, then you got like a 1 week free and thing before you can cancel. I don't know. I didn't really look into it that hard, but I just didn't care that much because it's not like, you can still see through it and you can still get the gist of how it works, and my art skills aren't that great anyway, so I was just kind of like doodling for real quick, and I just got a screen recorder app so that it would do it real quick. But sorry for the watermark. That's all I wanted to say. The paint clip will be in right now. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. If that's why you're looking at this computer is because of the creativity you get to like do with it, it's great for that. I always draw little things like pictures and different things like that on here, logo ideas, different things like that. So it's really come in handy already in the 1 month that I've had it. Other things for this computer is the screen is HD. It's 1080p or whatever. I don't really know. Like I only know 1080p for like videos and stuff like that. So whatever like the numbers are for HD screen, if you know them, you know them. But most people just need to hear it's HD. And so it's not 4K, but personally, like 4K computers still are like $1,000 something more dollars, and this wasn't like a computer I bought to be the best laptop that there is. It was more of just I wanted a laptop for school, and this got everything I wanted and more done. So it's a good laptop. Gaming on it, it's pretty nice. It isn't bad. I downloaded Steam on here. I also, Minecraft Launcher and Castle Crashers. Those were just 2 games that are pretty small that you can get on and easily do. They're like easily download and easily play on, and you can just come in and come out, and like it doesn't matter, obviously I'm not going to be running, GTA or some, like game that's huge and will take the entire space of this computer. So I just didn't need that. But the plus I didn't buy this computer for gaming. I bought that computer for gaming. So this one's more just schoolwork and different things like that. But yeah, it's a great, I keep using those verbal tics that I was always taught through high school presentations not to do, but another thing I want to show is the camera quality on here, and another, geez, I can't speak today. I'm going to show the camera quality, that's also going to show you the microphone quality, because I'm going to be talking in that video, and then I'm going to do like, show you the like sound quality like through the speakers, and so all that will be coming up now. Alright, so yeah, it's not the best whatsoever, but like going from my phone, that's an iPhone 6s, you can really compare this. I think that this is like the equivalent of like an Android kind of camera, you know, that's the equivalent, like moving around, like it's not that bad, or not that good, but you know, oh yeah, repping the channel in the background. Oh, it's not even gonna focus on it, is it? Come on, please focus so I don't look bad. Yeah, it's not the best. So if like you're looking into like trying to do Skype and different things like all the time on your laptop, that might be something to consider. Yeah, look at my like how I'm talking. Even watching this, there's like at least a half a second delay, which is really bothering me. So that's why I'm trying not to look at the camera. But so the microphone on here isn't that bad. I use it a lot of time for Discord, so yeah, it's not bad at all. But yeah, the camera quality isn't the best. So if that's something you're really looking forward to in a camera, like into a computer, definitely one thing to consider. But to me, it didn't really matter because that's not what I was looking for. So just wanted to show you that really quick, and yeah, so that's all that's for. Alright, so I'm pulling up a video right now from my channel just to show you. So this is on, I think, about 30 quality. So I pulled up the unboxing video. Hopefully I can get the lighting in here right, but so turning it up a little bit, we'll go up to 100.
First off, should probably give you the name. It's the Acer Spin 3 laptop.
Acer Spin 3 laptop.
So it's basically the 2-in-1 version.
So you can lower it all the way. You can't really hear it when it's that low. At least not when it's facing you. I don't know if this camera is going to do that much justice, but one of the things that I noticed right away was the speakers on this thing. Okay, you need to shut up past Luke. But the one thing I noticed right away is the speakers are actually pretty good. So I don't know if this camera, you know, like this recording does it justice. But honestly, if that's something you are looking forward to, maybe like playing some chill music in the background while you're working on stuff and just having it play through your speaker on your computer, it does the job. It's not bad at all. I'd say it's better than most laptops that I've heard. Another thing that's really cool is the backlight on here. Let's get rid of you real quick. The backlight on the keyboard comes and goes. Did I turn it off? Maybe it doesn't play when it's like a YouTube video is playing, or because it was in auto rotate mode or whatever, tablet mode halfway or whatever, it doesn't show it because it's not going to be facing you anyways. So that's what it was. But so, you know, the backlight, it's pretty bright. I've had actually a few people when I first got it and brought it out, then like they were like, well, that's like really cool, like that's really bright. Mine isn't that bright at all. But you can also, there's a keyboard button to press the key, not button, to press that turns it off, which is actually pretty handy. Like if you're in a class that's the light's on anyways, you don't need it. But like if you're sitting in the dark at night, it's kind of nice to have it. But yeah, so a backlight is something that you really need in your computer. That works great. I think earlier I was talking about gaming, and I kind of want to go back to that because I don't think I said what I really wanted to say. But basically, this I think I said generically what I want to say, but I wanted to like clean it up a little. Basically, this game runs Minecraft and like Castle Crashers perfectly fine. It runs lower end games perfectly fine. When you want to go to a higher level game, it's not gonna, you know, do as well as something like that would do, because it's not built for that. It's just built to be a laptop. So that was kind of what I wanted to say. But it honestly, just giving like my own personal review out of 10 stars, whatever you want to say, 5 stars, 10, 10 stars, I would give it like an overall of like a 9, or if I wanted to be like as harsh as I could, I think the lowest I personally could give this laptop would be a 7.5 or something, because it's a great laptop, you know. It does, like, for the price range, it does a lot of what you want, you know. It's an i7, I think there's 1 terabyte, I believe. Does it tell me real quick how much is on there? I don't remember. That's all in the unboxing video, all the information I list in there. Battery life, that's something important that a laptop needs. The first day I got it, I don't know what they did, if they like super juiced it up. I didn't have to like charge, like, you have to charge the laptop like, I think a little bit when you get it. It's got a good amount of battery on it, but like, I think you have to charge it up maybe a little bit, maybe it's like half battery. But like, the battery when you first get it, like, I didn't charge it after the first charge for like 2-3 days. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know if it was just something I did, was like, you just solved the energy crisis or something. Like, you don't need to charge your computer ever again. But like, after that, I haven't gotten it to be that much, and I don't like, I guess maybe it's just because I haven't been personally needing to like charge it all the time and get that battery life like an insane amount like maybe I did the first night. But it's still, I charge it every once in a while. Like, I'll charge it maybe once every 2 days for an hour or two, and it will last me all my classes. I never have trouble really like with a dead battery on my laptop. So if battery life is something that's really important to you, and again, it only has been 1 month, so I'm not sure if like 6 months the battery's gonna crap the bed. But in the 1 month, the battery life has been amazing. I'd say you get at least a good 8 hours after your charge, so like a good charge. So on average, you know, probably like 6 hours of battery life. But like, there's also options you can do. You can put it on the save battery mode, from 100% to 0. So I mean, that would you know, like, that would do amazing. But then again, you're losing some of the performance of like how bright the screen gets, which is pretty bright. Yeah, and so just like, there's a lot of things you can do to make your battery life longer, but that's something that's never really been a problem for me. So I don't know. If you have a problem with that, I'd be very surprised. But like, yeah, overall, like, I'd give it literally like a 9, because this computer is great. The camera, one problem about it, but like, again, like I said, I don't really care about that much. The speakers are great, the screen is great, the quality that, you know, the quality of video, great. Like, the mouse pad is great. The one thing I would complain about a little bit that Acer might want to look into is putting the finger sensor off to the side, not on the keypad or the trackpad. Because it kind of gets like in the way sometimes when you're going up, and you kind of gotta like take your finger off the trackpad and move it again, which is like, yeah, first world problem. Like, that's nothing, but like, it is something. Like, when you're paying money for a laptop, it is something like you would want. But you got one USB over here, and then I believe this is the newer USB port over here. But both work with, you know, whatever USB you want to plug in, so it's pretty nice. You have an SD port over there, and then you have your HDMI port over here, and a headphone jack port, 3.5. So yeah, it you know, overall, like, I plugged in old headphones and I've listened to them, and they work perfectly fine in this. So just all around a good laptop. Like, let's see, right now for battery, I'm at 59%, and it's starting to, like, it starts moving towards battery saving mode. So yeah, so like, this is what you get. Like, you get either a choice between best performance or battery saving mode. I don't know if you could see it that well. Let's try to get it in there. The Leaf is the battery saving mode, and the Lightning Bolt is the best battery life it has. But yeah, so not to talk about battery all day, but it's great. You can have your, you know, as many like you know, keyboard settings as you want. Like, I have English and Spanish. I don't know why I had Spanish. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school. I can't speak it for crap, but it's something that I was like, you know what? It gave me the option to put more than one right away, so I was just like, maybe I'll use it someday. Notifications, all right there. I mean, that's just basic. Every computer is kind of like that, so I don't know why I'm even mentioning that. But yeah. So overall, computer's fast. It's good. Just everything around looks and all that stuff. Keep it clean because like I know sometimes hands get really greasy and you touch screen and all that nasty stuff. So I always have like a wipe with me, and it's nice. The battery pack, like the charger that you get for it, it's nice. It's long. It's never been a problem for me, and like lengthwise, like I've always been able to find a good spot to have it. So yeah, so none of that's a problem. Um, Trying to think of anything else to really say other than this computer's great. So if you're looking for a fast computer, camera's not that important to you, you want to be creative, this is definitely a computer for you. What I'm going to finish this video off by saying is all the like comments and stuff that I've been getting from people that have seen me with this computer. A lot of people complimented me within like the first couple days of classes that I have it. There was one group of people that I was like, hey, I need to get a computer. Alright, so sorry about that cut again. My phone storage was like, bud, you're out of it. But I cleared some apps, so I don't have to worry about it. Also, I have iCloud storage, so like I was just able to like send the videos onto my computer so I could edit them later, put them into the video for you. But other than that, I was just going to finish by saying, like, I've gotten a lot of compliments from it. There was, like, a group of people I was working with in this one class, and I was like, I need to get a computer because, like, everything we did in that class was on the computer, and I got, like, elected as, like, I didn't get elected by them. I got, like, chosen by the teacher to be, like, the leader of the group, so I had to, like, confirm everything we did, and I was, like, doing it on my phone for the first, like, 3 weeks. I was like, I need to get a computer. That's what kind of led me to get this one in the first place. But when I brought it in, they were like, whoa, that's a good laptop, that's a good laptop, that's cool. And I showed them all, like, how it flips and all that stuff, and they were like, that's awesome, man, like, cool. So you get compliments with it. You get a lot of people saying, like, oh, my laptop doesn't do that, oh, that's cool, stuff like that. So overall, great laptop. Price wasn't too bad, so I'm sure, like, I don't even want to say the price because it's always changing. Price is always changing, you know, quantity demand goes, you know, so all that stuff. Don't want to get into microeconomics. That's another class I'm in right now. Don't want to get into that right now in this video. But one thing I was going to say that I didn't say during the video, that was one thing that was kind of bad about it, that I don't like on the keyboard specifically, is it doesn't tell you when caps lock is on. You just kind of got to tell by if it's all caps. So that's just one small thing. Again, like, it's kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. Other than that, the computer's great. I think I've talked about a lot of stuff that I personally like, and just giving it my overall opinion. That's the best I can do. The best way to experience something is by you experiencing it, and even though it's a lot of money, personally I say spend it. Another thing I almost completely forgot to mention, this computer is pretty strong, because I was driving the one day and I had to make a hard ass stop, and it was in my book bag, and of course I have like a cover for around it, and like it was in my book bag. Somebody's deciding to shower now. I don't know if you can even hear that sound, but it's really loud down here for me, but tough. But it like my bag went flying when I hit stop. Now I like put my seatbelt around my bag so it can't do that, but it hit like hard, like it went like onto the side, and I was like, oh shit, did I just break my computer? It's fine. Fell again another day, like this morning I forgot to put my seatbelt on and it rolled off, and I was like, it wasn't as hard, but it's still, nothing happened. So I mean, obviously don't take your computer, just go away. But like, if accidents do happen, if it happens once or twice, don't worry about it too much. It all depends. I mean, some little thing you could drop it once and it will break. You know, I don't know. But like, for me, it's proven to be kind of strong. But yeah, so that's basically all I can say for this video. Again, like 9 out of 10 or 7.5 out of 10. Like, it's a great video. Great video. I hope this is a great video. It's a great computer. And if you want to know all the parts that are in it, check out the unboxing video. The link will be down in the description there. I list like everything on a piece of paper I have, and I just list everything, all the parts. I didn't feel like doing that again because I already did it once. What's the point of doing it again? But if that's something you want to know before you buy this computer, check out both videos because one, it helps me out, and two, it just is a great way to know what you're buying. So hope that I was very helpful for you guys out there trying to consider this. Overall opinion is great. Thumbs up. You guys have a great day.